What's up, guys? Good morning, YouTube. We are out here, and when I say we, I mean Christian and myself, fishing this sweet little city pond in the middle of this apartment complex. We've already nailed some catches this morning. I figured I'd get to this intro because today we're going to be rocking and rolling with the brand new Shimano Scorpion MGL. I want to give you guys the first impressions on this thing. I'm going to switch you guys over to the GoPro right now. We're going to nail these few catches, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this brand new reel. I'd say you can't go wrong with this thing. Let's go ahead and get into this first impressions video. 6:04 a.m. Met Christian at a spot I fished one time before, actually. Back in, it was one of my first videos, probably. I'm not gonna, I'll let you find it. If I link it, you'll make fun of how goofy I was on my first couple vlogs, but basically I'm crankbait fishing in the middle of the day. That's the whole deal. All right. All right, if this don't get hit, I don't know what will. Definitely could go for a waterfall fish. First cast, down by the little fall. This might be the deal over here. First little guy of the morning came out over here. I was trying to fish this fall, and he hammered the little kraken. I knew it was a little guy. I was even questioning if it was maybe like a bluegill or something, just because of the nature of the hits. Quite a few little pecks there for a second. They didn't want the swim bait too much. They didn't want the top water very much, even though we saw a few bursting. So that was kind of a surprise. Takes the good old Texas rig. Lightweight on here, just an 1/8 ounce Wu tungsten weight. There's more in here, and there's bigger ones to be had, I'm sure. Keep it rolling. There we go, down in the fall. Crap. Oh, it's a fish. Oh, it's a fish. Got him. It's... I thought I was snagged in the tree. I literally thought I was snagged in the tree. Did not even set the hook. That was exactly where I wanted to catch a fish. Look, you guys. We cranked him up out of the falls. There we go. Let's get him back. Okay, guys, so quick recap as I'm re-rigging this. I casted from over here. I casted this direction, and there's this tree branch here. I thought the water pushed my line past that tree, and so I was like, oh crap, I'm snagged. So I walked over here, nothing was tugging or anything, and then I realized it was a fish as I was trying to bring it up. I thought I was literally caught on a tree. There was nothing that felt like a bite. That was just funny. And I'm gonna tear this Kraken craw down one section now. It was still okay, but I could tell it was gonna start coming off the hook if I kept using it. Okay, what else is hungry in here? Perfect cast, and we got bites right away. Got him. A little bigger, right where he's supposed to be, right by the tree. Christian's pissed over here. Alright guys, third fish in the morning. This one came on the Kraken craw. This is the third catch on it, and it looks like now he's lost his flippers. Throwing the Wu tungsten 1/8 ounce weight, just a little light sucker, letting the craw sink real slow and getting that tail flutter on the way down, and they're loving it this morning. This is the biggest one so far. Probably only a pound and a half max. And we're catching them right here off this waterfall and just right along the grass, just past it here. And dude, they're loving the black and blue color this morning. We were thinking top water was going to be the deal here. Didn't get too many hits. Maybe, I think we got 1 or 2 blow-ups so far, but haven't capitalized yet. So instead, we're just out here cranking these waterfalls with a good old Texas rig, getting it done. That came on the brand new Scorpion MGL that you guys have only seen in probably one other video, and paired up with the 7.2 medium heavy rig rod. Alright, I'm going to get a new craw put on here, and I think we're going to walk around and show you guys a little bit more of this pond here. There's a lot to it. This is just the back corner where that fall is, and so more area to cover. Let me get old Kraken on here, and we will get to rocking. Okay, Christian said he just got a hit right here by this tree, but he's focused on one that keeps blowing up on that bank. Let me get in here for a cast real fast and see if we can't pick him up. I'm going to come right over this log, which is Not necessarily ideal. There we go. All right, strike zone. Right where he said he got his hit. Oh. Primo. Got him. Oh. Came off.
The hyperdangle?
No, it did drop down, but I definitely just had that fish and he came off. Yes! Christian's on. Extra foggy this morning.
Threw on that bank, let it roll down the hill, just popped it just a little bit, hit the water, swam off with it. About a pound.
Nice, man. Christian's first fish in the morning. You guys are all fogged up. It kind of gives it this little filter looking effect. I don't even know. Just extra humid out here this morning. Hopefully the GoPro's not doing that. All right, you want to walk over to the bridge? I want to catch a big one off the bridge. Guys, the money zone. The bridge, the grass. A little hunch about this brush right here. Bet you there's a fish hanging out in it. Morning. Not too much. Oh, just had a fish. Got him. Dangerous. It's definitely the biggest snapping turtle you've ever seen. Hey, will you grab me the scissors? Yeah, but you're not gonna reach your hand in this thing. You think he'll go up on land? He's digging now. Don't get too close now. You're not, I mean, how close are you gonna get? You know what I'm saying?
Here's a stick. I'm gonna use a stick.
Okay, you'll have to almost push it in, you know what I mean? Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the snapping turtle, dude. We need like... It was crazy because in that exact spot, I just had a fish on and I saw the white belly flash. Like I just had him there, so I recast it and then boom, I set the hook and I'm like, that's not that fish. Switching up the GoPro batteries, y'all. This one just died. Angle you guys up. I usually keep it on this angle right here. This is all the way up on the chest mount, but since we're fishing off this bridge, I might angle it down just a hair. That way we can see a little bit of the action if we get some catches off this thing. So just so you guys know, I normally have that chest mount dialed all the way up in most of my videos. So, the Scorpion. So far what I've noticed is the casting is flawless, just like all the other Shimanos we've got. The retrieve is just insanely smooth. This is the 7:4 to 1 gear ratio. And you know, there's not much for me to say. I'm not like the professional, I'm just the hobbyist. I like to make a couple videos on the tube, but I'll tell you, it pairs nicely with a Phantom rigged rod. The drag has enough rating for any fish I'll probably ever catch out of these city ponds you normally see me hopping around at. As far as the brakes go, this isn't the DC reel, this is the MGL, which is why it has this sick new 2019 finish right here, new for this year. And so far it's chunking out the light baits no problem. I say light because I really just have an 1/8 ounce weight on here, and the Kraken Craw is nothing too heavy by itself. So normally I'd be throwing a 1/4 ounce, maybe a 3/8 ounce weight, just something a little bit heavier. You can definitely get some more distance, but right now I've got these brakes dialed up to the maximum, which is 6. There's 1 through 6, and I've got almost a little excess line on the spool. I really just wanted to go through that whole box of line and not put any to waste, knowing that I'm going to be retying a lot and it'll be right where I want it soon. But I've got it right on the edge of the spool, and typically I don't go quite that far. And I think it's I think when you do that, it's a little bit easier to get a backlash. You kind of want just a maybe a 1/4 inch, or even, no, not even a 1/4. You want like an 1/8 of an inch, and so I kind of just got it even with the spool. Not necessarily ideal, but I'm just thumbing it a little bit more on the cast to keep it from backlashing. We've actually got it spooled up with 17-pound fluorocarbon. She's getting the job done. We're 3 fish in so far. Oh, you know what? I haven't even messed with the tension knob. No wonder I'm probably like casting it not super far. I bet you this is too tight, or maybe it's too loose. Oh, maybe it's just right. Ideally, when you get a new reel, you want to set the tension up to where the bait just drops slowly. but it's dropping pretty quick. And that's okay for me in this scenario because I have it on max brakes. And so if I also crank the tension up all the way, or to where the bait drops slowly, I'm not gonna hardly get any distance. So you just gotta find that happy medium, use your thumb on the cast to get that accurate casting without backlashing. And so what I've done is I've just got it to where that tension knob's a little loose, the bait drops pretty quick, but the brakes are on max, and it seems to be a good combination. So I'm getting a little bit of distance. Could definitely get more if I had a heavier bait on here, and we'll tie a heavier bait on soon. That way we can really get mixed use out of this deal, but they're just hammering the Texas rig right now. Loving the reel so far though. I'll throw in some more key points here in a second at another spot. Okay, we made it to the back corner over here. No more bites, kind of weird. We're not feeling it. We're gonna go to another pond. See y'all at the next spot. Rolling up to spot number 2. Christian says there is some big ones in here. Let's get the stuff and start fishing. Okay, look at this spot. Wow. Is it deep out there, you think, or probably not?
A lot deeper.
Just wondering if I should throw that swim bait, but I don't think I should. At this exact spot. Walking it down. Okay guys, I just made a couple switches. I already had the Gantrel Junior swim bait tied onto the Big Sexy over there, but I wanted to showcase it on the Scorpion. We're gonna cast it a little bit, see if we can't catch a mondo on it, and then also I went ahead and hooked myself. I went ahead and tied the jig black and blue with the Kraken Craw trailer onto the Big Sexy. That way I've got something else to throw as well. So let's get this thing chunked out here. Just gonna cast along this dock, see if I can't snag one off the edge here. No clue the depth. I think I'm gonna walk it down. Say what? What is off the beaten path? Another little puddle. Yeah, tell me there's not fish. How are you?
Doing all right. About yourself?
Good, man. Just getting out here. All right, I'm gonna try and go for a full send.
Okay.
Oh, lucked out. This is the spot, dude. Wow. I did not see the branches where I was casting. Oh, something just went for it. Something literally just chased it. Okay, battery number 3, I think. I keep all my batteries in this little pouch. I've got 8 total, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't buy the GoPro batteries anymore. I buy these Wasabi ones. I think they're linked in the description, but if they're not, this is what I get. Just scope these things out, probably eBay or Amazon. Wasabi Power. And you can get them in a 3-pack with a triple charger, and that triple charger even works for the regular GoPro batteries. So yeah, that's how we keep the Pro juiced up over here. And I'm just wondering when I'm gonna get this first swim bait hit. All right guys, I don't want any problems here, but this is the spot that looks by far the best to fish. Y'all care if I come over here and cast? He seems nice. Are you guys all that nice? Sweet. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, got him. There it is, on the swim bait. I don't think he's that big. Nope, he's swimming towards me. Hammered it. And that's how we do it on the new reel with the big old swim bait. Handled it like a champ, dragged in, slip up. There we go, guys. First bass to crank the big old Gantrel Junior swim bait this morning. He hit on the Shimano Scorpion. Didn't slip up at all. Drag was there, it was set. He hit it good. I thought he was bigger. That's typically what happens on these swim baits. So let me get him unhooked. The strike is so intense. Little did I know he's a little pound. When they hit that swim bait, like I say, you're just slow rolling it. That hit's just so heavy. They're trying to swipe at that bluegill and eat it, or that bluegill imitation. I'm gonna see if we can't link up with something a little bit bigger now that we got that first hit. I bet you they'll hit that swim bait a little bit more. It might be crunch time. Yeah, looks good, dude. I think so.
Woo. Look at that.
Yo.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's
you got the scale right.
I got the scale. Okay. He's gonna get this thing unhooked. I'm gonna go grab that scale. About 3.5, 3 pounds, 6 ounces. I was thinking 4.
3.7,
3. Okay, so 3.5.
Yeah,
3.8. That's not a bad one right there. Dang, man. We were fired up, dude. That thing looks so fat on the ground. We pulled it out, I was like 5. Christian's PB is 4.5. That was a 3.5. He was 3 pounds 8 ounces, right on the dot, 3.5. Just a fat fish, very healthy. Definitely deserved it. I've been over here cranking fish this morning, and he's caught 1, if I'm not mistaken, at the first pond. Yeah, 1. Definitely deserved that catch on the top water. Sticking it out, throwing it at 9 o'clock in the morning, sun's up, and just got smoked. Let's keep it up. We caught one on this on the reel. I'm gonna go ahead and tie something else on just in y'all's interest, since it's the first impressions video. Gonna cast something a little bit lighter. That's really the challenge with a lot of bait casters, not this heavy stuff. This was more for me. I just kind of wanted to catch something on this morning. So let's tie on something a little bit lighter and see if we can't pop it through these weeds. I've got just the thing. Okay, y'all probably know what I was thinking for this. Anytime you got a sketchy looking pond like this and there's not much but bad grass, bust out this weightless fluke right here. You'll stay close to the surface. You'll stay just subsurface. This thing will flop around, piss them off. Ice white color, can't go wrong. Like $2.38 a pack or something dumb like that. It's super cheap. Don't let me forget to up the brakes on here, because I will surely get a backlash with all this extra line. Like I said earlier, it seems like it's easier for me to do that. Let's pop this thing out here for a minute and see if we don't get a bite or two. Just smacking it out there, just whoosh. Digital, no, not this one, but this is the new one. Dude, like this shimmer and shine on this thing is, check it out. I wasn't gonna buy it. My friend just had it and said he wasn't gonna keep it. Thing's freaking nuts. Dang. Like Iron Man style.
But it's not digital?
No, like this, but that's the same one, digital, the Scorpion DC. This one's just plain Jane, about 50 bucks cheaper, but with this finish, it's exclusive. The Scorpions, they don't sell here. All right, we're gonna resume this fluke throwing festival at the next pond. We just stumbled upon this right here, and this is just one of those things I can't help but cast a line in. There's actually like quite a few big turtles in here, and there's little bait fish swimming around, so just have to give it like 2 casts at least. Okay, we're heading over to the next body of water. Just pulled up to spot number, seems like 10. Every place we've been to is like different bodies of water. We fish multiple ponds at each one. Same with this spot. This one I've actually fished in the past before, got kicked out. Probably will happen again today. We'll see how long. We only have another half hour anyways, maybe 45 minutes. I'm holding you guys like right up to my nose. So anyways, let's get to casting and see if we can't crank some more on the lovely Scorpion MGL. Yeah, that spot looks good. All right, fluke time. I really want to throw that swim bait again. Found myself a nice little windblown corner. See if I can't get a bite right here. Stick. All right, we're just going on the 1 rod mission right here. Walk this bank. Just got the pliers on me, left my backpack and the other rod over here. Cruise a little bit, cover some water with this swim bait. There we go. He's good. Oh, he's digging. He's good. Oh, never mind. I got him in the side. He swiped at it, but it actually got him in the side, you guys. That's why it felt so heavy. That's not good. I'm gonna get him recovered real quick though. We're trying to get him back in there so he can recover, but that was a crazy hit. You never want to hook a fish in the side like that, obviously. I was just slow cranking it, but he probably went to go grab that sucker and just maybe barely missed it, and so the treble hook got his side. And it's just part of fishing, gonna happen every once in a while, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, this is real good over here, guys. A lot of rocks, structure for these little fish to bunch up against. Then those big bass come up to feed, and that's exactly what happened. Just had a decent one. I'd say, I say decent, probably 2 pounds.
They're in the shade mostly.
Yeah, I figured I'd just give this corner a nice little walk around and.
Yeah, do that whole side right in there.
Yep.
Is real good. Nice lure. Is that, what is that?
This one is, I think it's by Jackal. It's called a Gantrel Junior.
Yeah.
And it's been getting some decent ones. I only tied it on for the first time last night. I got a 3.5 with it and
Wow.
and a couple other ones. And then this guy was just 2 pounds, and it's, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow this thing around. We'll see what happens. Thank you. Waiting for Bertha. Got him, huh? Nice, dude. Good one. Wow. Easy 2.5, huh? Oh, okay. How's that thing doing for you? Christian, show me the ways of the black and blue, white, and hey, there you go. Check him out. He's got a Z-Man chatterbait, silver blade, shad swim bait trailer, black and blue in color. He's covering the whole spectrum. That's why Christian don't miss. I gotta get this next fish. Look at this swan like hanging out in the water, just taking a shower. Dude, this bank is money. Casted him out a little far over this 10 thing, and I didn't want to get caught on it, so I just skied it on back. All right, I'm just gonna walk a little bit more of this, I think, and have a good one. Just in the interest of y'all, let's see if I can't, I'm trying not to get my rod tip in the tree, just kind of pitch this sucker out there, and then maybe capitalize on Big Mama that might be hiding right here in the bank between these trees. I'm thinking it could actually be doable. Definitely could be one right here. All right, let's walk it back. We better get home. All right, guys, that about wraps up the first impressions. Super sick reel. I don't have a lot to say other than it's just the Shimano quality that you're paying for. The finish got me. I have a Scorpion DC reel and I love it. It's definitely eye-catching and not many people are gonna have it. So like I say, man, if you're interested in this thing, I'd pick it up sooner than later. We're definitely gonna be cranking some big fish on this thing right here, you guys. So be looking out for the future content with this bad boy right here. Till then, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.